Good evening, everyone. We're at the home of the Schwarz-Gelben, as they're known here in Germany, Borussia Dortmund, and what a venue this is. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And on the menu, action from Europe's premier club competition, the Champions League. This, the first leg of the semi-final. It is Borussia Dortmund facing Manchester City.
Well, Derek, they don't come much bigger than this, do they? This will be a top-quality game between two of the best sides in Europe. Let's hope it lives up to its billing.
The starting 11 for Borussia Dortmund. Dan Axel Zagadou starts with Mats Hummels in central defence. Axel Witsel starts alongside Mahmoud Dahoud in the centre of the pitch. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. Here's the Manchester City lineup. Ederson stands between the posts. John Stones starts with Joao Cancelo in the fullback positions. Kevin De Bruyne starts with Rodri in central midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. And underway now in this Champions League semi-final first leg. But he stopped them just when they looked menacing. He's given it straight to the opposition. Really well played pass. Mahrez in the advanced position, but will they be able to produce? De Bruyne! Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Rice. Brandt. The ball with Marco Reus. Really good interception. Rodri. De Bruyne. On to Silva. Oh, good use of the ball. Rodri. Joao Cancelo. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. A City corner it is. Who can they pick out? They'll struggle to get it away properly. And he takes on the shot, using his body to good effect. Sterling must score! And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. And De Bruyne firing it over. And the danger's still on. Foden. Now Mahrez. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Rice. Crossing opportunity. So following the deflection, a corner kick coming up here. Trying to pick out a teammate. Safe pair of hands, did his job. De Bruyne. Laporte. Phil Foden now. Riyad Mahrez. It's with Joao Cancelo. Joao Cancelo. He thwarted the attack illegally. Perhaps a card is forthcoming. Well, a yellow card so early in this one, Stuart.
Well, it doesn't matter how early it is in the game. That's a poor challenge and deserved the booking.
And played in. Danger averted. And breaking at pace with menace. Can they take advantage of the situation? Well, it peters out, but they still might be able to do something. Guerrero. And now passing it through. And Bellingham. And the keeper there to deal with it. Royce taking this one. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance. Guerrero. And now Brandt. Dahoud. Well, they might be onto something. Well, I'm afraid it goes down as a wasted opportunity.
Well, no excuses. He should have scored there, and the goalkeeper got really lucky. He can't believe it. Well, that was a magnificent save. Just how did he keep that out? That's incredible.
De Bruyne. On to Silva. At times they make passing look easy. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Zagadou. Hummels. The ball with Marco Reus. It's a good Dortmund move in the making. Can he put them in front? And a goal! The opener in the semi-final. First goal of the contest.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
it is. Let's see what happens next. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Foden. Bernardo Silva. It's with João Cancelo. Silva. Rodri. Kevin De Bruyne. Opportunity here. Oh, there it is! A back-and-forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes.
Well, as you can see here, the build-up is patient, it's precise and penetrative, which opens up the opposition. And he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Axel Witsel. Keeping the ball moving. Brandt. It looks promising. Well, he's lost the ball. João Cancelo. Take it away. Guerreiro. That's not a bad ball. Just couldn't capitalise there. Rodri. De Bruyne now. Foden. Sterling. Now can they counter clinically? Mahrez. Bernardo Silva. Space and time for the cross. De Bruyne. And he's won the ball. Jude Bellingham. Daniel Malen. And Borussia Dortmund in a position of menace. Can they get in behind them? And now Brandt. A shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Laporte. Given away by City. Daniel Malen. Brandt. Outfoxing the defender. Brandt. Marco Reus. Takes the shot. Well, in some style, Ederson prevents a goal. Marco Reus with the corner, putting his body on the line. Silva. It's with João Cancelo. Foden. De Bruyne. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. Rodri. Foden. Here's Bernardo Silva. And still looking for space. Couldn't grab hold of it. Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. And Bernardo Silva has it. Now Mahrez. And he's made headway. The crossbar got in the way. No nonsense clearance.
Well, they won't come much closer than that. It's a matter of inches from being a really good goal.
Really good interception. On the pass, a good one. Joao Cancelo. Mahrez. Rodri. Joao Cancelo. Well, they're keeping their opponents moving and guessing. Really poor timing, and some will argue that he was asking for a yellow card. And he does produce the yellow card.
Yeah, and it certainly deserved a yellow. It's a poor challenge, you have to say.
Making sure nothing untoward happened. Rodri. The ball with Rodri. De Bruyne. Foden. Joao Cancelo. Oh yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, let's take another look, and it's a very good goal. And they deserve it, you have to say. They've been excellent.
Behind they are. What sort of attitude will we see from Borussia Dortmund? Axel Witsel. Dahoud. And can they prize them open now? Good use of advantage for Dortmund. Brandt. And players waiting in the centre. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
Sterling. De Bruyne. The ball with Rodri. Foden. He made it look simple, really. Rice. Jude Bellingham. Alert defending. De Bruyne. And Sterling has it. Able to skip past his man. Oh my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Dahoud. It's a good Dortmund move in the making. And Bellingham. Guerrero. Well, possibilities in the centre. But nicely executed defensively. Guerrero. And the ball played over from the flank, but meat and drink to Laporte. Sterling. De Bruyne now. Rodri. Mahrez. Poor pass under no real pressure. Daniel Malen. And Bellingham. Has a go. Couldn't quite finish.
Well, if they can just get one, it will certainly make it interesting.
De Bruyne. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. Attacking possibilities on the flank for City here. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Hummels. And Witsel with it. An effective ball. Dahoud. Oh, lovely incisive pass. It comes to nothing in the end. Mahrez. Mahrez. Foden. On to Silva. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Foden. That's going to be all for the first half here in the Ruhr region. Well, many will regard him as the complete midfield player, Kevin De Bruyne. And how do you shackle him? It's well nigh impossible, Stuart.
Well, Derek, I have to say, he has been a joy to watch today. You just want the ball to go to him. Some of his passing has been brilliant. And, of course, he's created a goal. Magnificent.
Joao Cancelo. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. A City corner it is. Sterling. Must score! And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. And Bellingham. And the keeper there to deal with it. It's a good Dortmund move in the making. Can he put them in front? And a goal! The opener in the semi-final. First goal of the contest. Kevin De Bruyne. Opportunity here. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely... Marco Reus takes the shot. Well, in some style, Ederson prevents a goal. Foden. Joao Cancelo. Oh yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. And Sterling has it. Able to skip past his man. Oh my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic! And Bellingham has a go. Couldn't quite finish.
Well, if they can just get one, it will certainly make it interesting.
Second half of this Champions League semi-final first leg underway. Tremendous challenge. Kevin De Bruyne. Foden. Now with Silva. Oh, big chance! Oh, he saved it!
Well, excellent from the keeper. That's a really top-class save.
And De Bruyne firing it over. Simple catch, really. Joao Cancelo. On to Silva. Ruben Diaz. Bernardo Silva. Mahrez. Joao Cancelo, and the assistant referee has raised his flag, offside. Possession given away, unfortunately. Strong play here. De Bruyne threading it through. No problems for the keeper. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. In the right place to cut out the pass. Bernardo Silva. Sterling has it. Well, they're keeping their opponents moving and guessing. Oh, good-looking run. Well, I'll tell you what, that goes down as a miscue. He'll be kicking himself, Stuart.
Well, it's a poor effort, but he's been given offside, so he's got away with that one.
A really effective shielding under pressure. Daniel Malen. The ball with Marco Reus. Doing well to keep possession. An effective challenge. Bernardo Silva sliding it through. And he's in. Foden. De Bruyne. Big chance it is. And the keeper stretching to deny him. Put in by De Bruyne. Making sure nothing came of it. Has a go. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. And Dortmund will go to the bench. Kevin De Bruyne with the corner. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. He's beaten his man. Foden. Sterling. In it goes! A 3-goal cushion. This is astonishing stuff.
Look at this again. The 1- and 2-touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
And Manchester City will go to their bench. Well, the action underway again. So comfortable for City, it's turning into a trouncing. Guerrero. On the ball, Torgan Hazard. Zagadou. It's with Guerrero. The ball with Marco Reus. Mahrez. Fernandinho with it. Chance here. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put it through. Good vision to set up the chance, and the finish is clinical. It just makes it look so easy, doesn't it?
Goals, 5-1 it is. Silva. Joao Cancelo. Phil Foden now. And slipped through beautifully. Vital intervention. Hummels. 30 minutes to go then. Ruben Diaz. Bernardo Silva. Mahrez. Joao Cancelo. Opportunity to deliver the cross. However, up a dead end. He's protecting it effectively. It is a decent-looking attack here. Really good challenge. Using his strength to shield the ball. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. Daniel Malen. And he was in the right place to intercept. Fernandinho. Joao Cancelo. Mahrez. Phil Foden now. De Bruyne. And in with a real chance. Mahrez. Well, in the end, it was rather straightforward for the goalkeeper, Stuart.
Well, he has to do better there. That's a really poor finish.
Read it magnificently and intercepted. Foden. Here's De Bruyne. Now a decent position. Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing.
Spielerwechsel bei Manchester City. Vom Feld gegangen. Die Nummer 20.
And over it comes. It hasn't come to very much. Zagadou. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Joao Cancelo. And now Stones. Sterling. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Fernandinho. Gundogan. De Bruyne now. It's with Gundogan. Sterling. Foden. Terrific block. Moving forward effectively. And this is Royce. It's there for him. Keeper did his job to begin with. And it is a Dortmund corner. Royce taking this one. Well, it still could be dangerous. Oh, body in the way, crucially. Kevin De Bruyne. Into the final 20 minutes. Sterling. Gundogan. Given away by City. Daniel Malen. Borussia Dortmund showing good width. Royce. Mahrez. All far from the ideal pass. And it's a quality pass. Hazard. It's still alive. And I think the threat has been averted. Strong play here on the shielding front. Dortmund have been awarded the free kick by the referee. That's the kind of shielding play you expect. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? He'll have a go here, and the post getting in the way. Joao Cancelo. It's with Gundogan. Foden. Not a bad pass it was. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. Ball's gone. Gundogan. Phil Foden now. Beautifully disguised ball. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Not a touch off the defender last of all, so a corner.
Auswechslung bei Borussia Dortmund. Vom Feld gegangen, die Nummer 8, Mahmoud. Neu in der Partie, die Nummer 7, Giovanni Reina.
Firing it towards goal. And the danger is averted. Using his physical strength to shield it. And he read it really well. Fine save. So the corner played into the box. And the keeper there to catch it under no real pressure. Mahrez. And the keeper more than equal to it. Now, how about the short corner? Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. Fernandinho. Now Gundogan. Did well to win the ball back. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Losing possession here. De Bruyne. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Gundogan. Can he take advantage? Fernandinho. Now Mahrez. Oh, lovely ball. But on the final analysis, his timing just wasn't there.
Well, it's always difficult to hit those perfectly, and unfortunately for him, he got that all wrong.
Not the pass he had in mind. Hazard. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. Fernandinho. Gundogan. Mahrez. It's with Joao Cancelo. It's with Gundogan. It needs an accurate cross. Regained possession. Fernandinho. Read it superbly to take back possession. Brandt. Daniel Malin. Akanji has it. He goes in the way of that cross. Dortmund have been awarded the free kick by the referee. Well, straight into the meat of the penalty area. Sterling. De Bruyne now. Gundogan. Can he do it? And danger still. Oh, and he puts away the second chance. But the goalkeeper angry with himself here.
Well, here's the replay. Yes, it's a decent shot, but the goalkeeper has to do a lot better there. He's parried it out into a dangerous area, and suddenly the ball's in the back of his net. It's poor goalkeeping, you have to say.
Might be able to produce from this position. The verdict is offside here. Fernandinho. De Bruyne now. Sterling. Fernandinho with it. Incisive pass from Fernandinho. Still possibilities. Well, the goalkeeper got there in the end.
Well, his recovery is brilliant here. So athletic.
Royce. Brandt. Manuel Akanji. And teammates to play it to. Brandt. And Royce is in there. Easy meet for the goalkeeper. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. De Bruyne. Fernandinho with it. Given away by City. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester City will carry a lead with them into the second leg of this tie.
Well, they were really good today. Their approach play, their movement off the ball, and of course their finishing were excellent, as was their work rate. A disciplined performance in the second leg, and they're into the final.
Kevin De Bruyne, incisive and influential. How would you sum up what you saw from the Belgian?
Well, of course, his finishing could have been better today, but he scored one and made a lot of chances for himself. I thought he was outstanding.
It's a